So did you know we're all supposed to have personal brands these days? Yeah. It's a terrible idea, isn't it? Probably makes your skin crawl. Certainly makes me feel uncomfortable. And yes, I do realise the irony of me hating on the idea of having a personal brand when my own site is literally named after me. That was, admittedly, a really bad decision and I regret it, but I didn't have hindsight. So there you go, I'm stuck with it now. So anyway, we're all supposed to have personal brands, whatever that means. And distasteful though that idea may appear to the likes of us, the proponents of it do actually have a point. If you run an agency or a freelancer, you need to market yourself. It's kind of obvious, isn't it, really? One can't live by word of mouth recommendation alone, at least not if you want to avoid being in that horrible position of having the phone not ringing in those nail-biting months when nothing comes through. But what about those of us who take a paycheck for a living? Well, we kind of need to build personal brands as well, to be truthful. Having a strong personal brand improves your career prospects and also encourages your colleagues and especially your boss to take you more seriously. After all, if other people are following you and saying how great you are, then it must be true, mustn't it? Of course, unless you're a sociopath like me, the chances are you feel slightly self-conscious about blowing your own horn and telling the world how great you are. I'm sure that you've met in your time enough self-important jerks to know that that does nothing but alienate people. Why are you looking at me like that? What are you implying? Anyway, so where does this leave you? You don't want to be a jerk, but equally you want to get the respect you deserve. You don't want to be out there marketing yourself, but you do want to land that dream job. Well, really, I think it's just about a change in mindset. Stop worrying about marketing yourself and start focusing instead on helping other people. The best kind of brand building or personal brand building is to help other people, help them address their goals and their pain points with your time, your advice and your expertise. And that doesn't even need to be in a particularly look at me kind of way. It takes a certain level of ego to start a podcast or speak at a conference or, I don't know, record a video newsletter. But you can do those things without the ego. You can take part in community conversations, get involved in open source projects, or help out a good cause. You can put yourself out there without it necessarily being showy. Not that there's anything wrong with showy. There's nothing wrong with blogging, speaking, or podcasting. It's a great way of contributing, as long as you're providing value when you do that for those that are listening, and it's not all shameless self-promotion. Ultimately, building a personal brand is about getting stuck into the communities that exist within your sector. It's about sharing what you know and being helpful to other people.